They say, but Hamas started it, like history began last year, like the dust forgot its dead and blood just showed up here. But no, this story is older than their excuses, older than their rockets, older than their fences and fears. 1917. They signed away a home that wasn't theirs to give. A promise written on stolen soil and called it the right to live. But there were people there. Farmers in fields, families in prayer. Streets alive with all people living fair. Homes of stone and citrus trees, voices lifted in humble peace. Until boots arrived and maps were drawn and someone claimed what was never pawned. 1948, the Nakba. The catastrophe that never ended. Villages burned, mothers suspended. Between memory and smoke they packed their keys because even exile needs hope. And still the world called it birth. A new nation built on another people's worth. They say, but Hamas started it. As if siege was self-defense, as if walls made any moral sense, as if a people fenced in, starved thin, can't dream of breaking free again. You cannot steal a man's breath and call his gasp aggression. You cannot bomb his home and call his grief confession. They drop bombs, then say, we warned them first, as if a text before a massacre makes mercy of the worst. Hospitals, schools, the call to prayer, all fair game if you frame despair. Democracy they claim, but democracy for who? For those with tanks and titles, or those who've never known what freedom can do? 1967, they said they had to strike before they were struck, but fear's a mask that empires wear for luck. Each war a land grab, each peace a trick, each treaty signed on the bones of the displaced and sick. Now Gaza breathes dust instead of air. Every child knows drones by sound, not stars. Every mother counts her losses in names, not years. And still they say, but Hamas started it. No, occupation started it. Arrogance started it. Colonial hands that redraw borders and wash them in tears started it. Hamas is the smoke, not the spark, the shadow cast by 70 years of dark. You funded them when they were your enemy, then condemned them and accused them of villainy. And yet, in the ruins, a child still hums. No flag, no faction, just the rhythm of drums. And the whisper of a mother's voice saying, hold on, we will return. So when they say, but Hamas started it, I say, no. History did, empire did, you did. And the world that watched in silence, it did too.